This is the Reds POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Cincinnati Reds. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hey everybody, how we doing? And welcome to another installment of the Reds POSTCAST. We're talking about the Reds on their fifth straight victory tonight here on the POSTCAST. I'm Tim Daniel. I've been covering the Cincinnati Reds in podcast form for 5 seasons at different publications such as Late Night Reds and the Riverfront. If you are just checking me out for the first time tonight, thank you so much for spending time with me. If you are just learning about us here at the Locked On Reds, be sure to check out my friends Jeff Carr and Stephen Offenbaker on this same feed Monday and Friday to give you all the ins and outs of everything going on in the Reds organization. Tonight, we're celebrating a Reds victory over the Pittsburgh Pirates and their 5 fans who are in attendance tonight, 7-1, as the Reds offense. Boy, did they kick into gear late, and was it great. On today's show, we are brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel. Right now, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. On tonight's show, we're going to talk about the much-needed Dolo day. The bullpen got a little rest today. Brent Suter came in the 9th inning, threw 5 pitches, got 3 outs. Pittsburgh was just ready to be done in that game. They didn't want to play anymore after what the Reds did to them. So you take that. We're going to talk about the Reds infield defense tonight, specifically in the 5th inning. Santiago Espinal and Spencer Steer making incredible plays. And just how much better this team has been defensively this year is mind-blowing. And we're going to wrap the show up today talking about the fact that this team was an extra base doubles machine tonight. Man, how many doubles did they have? Yeah, Larry says right here, double or nothing tonight. They're going to have to go to the casino, I guess. Well, you know, whatever that means anymore for baseball in Cincinnati, because we can't talk about the gambling thing, right? Even though we're sponsored by FanDuel. But hey, also, I want to talk to you guys. I want to hear how you're feeling. 5 wins in a row. We're having fun. We have a chance to win another series tomorrow against my least favorite sports team in the universe. You take it. You absolutely take it. So let's get right into the show, shall we?
This is what you'll be talking about.
Let's talk about Nick Lodolo tonight. And man, did the Reds need a game like this from Nick Lodolo, not just for the sake of his up and down season he's had, but the fact that he was easy enough, had probably his best, I mean, for sure, his worst, his second best outing of the season. I might say he was better today than he was in Colorado, even though Colorado, he threw a shutout in an extra inning. But was just awesome today. 7 strikeouts, only had 1 walk, 1 earned run, got another quality start in there. And realistically, this was kind of a game when this is division game 1. This is a team you really got to take care of business against, too. You have so much going well right now for the team on this win streak. They're hitting with runners in scoring position right now, which is crazy. They were, 4-14 is not great today, but you know what I mean. And the offense obviously backed them up. They gave him a little bit of a lead. Yeah, Josh says it here, 7 groundouts, 4 flyouts today. He was really good. And this season's been really up and down. Like if you look at Nick Lodolo's baseball savant page, his baseball card numbers look significantly better than his percentile numbers. And what I mean by the baseball card numbers, it's wins, losses, ERA, strikeouts, walks, all that jazz. Right now, he's now, after today's 4-4 with a 3.22. Whip is just a little over 1 at 1.06. But what I love today was that he owned the strike zone. And I get it. He's going against the Pirates. They have one guy in that lineup that can hit. And he was attacking. He hit the strike zone. He fought for the strike zone, and he made Pittsburgh earn everything. I mean, Joey Bart had a really great swing, I know, on that double in the first inning that led to Brian Reynolds scoring from first. But that was the only blemish for the Reds. They held them scoreless the rest of the day. And I mean, he did give up some hits, but he still managed to kind of keep them away and keep them out of reach. He had a couple of guys in scoring position. He didn't let them move along. This is what we thought we would get from Nick Lodolo this year, coming off his first full season in a while, having the injury last year. You needed him to have a game like this for the sake of the bullpen, who had been taxed after the homestand. I mean, even yesterday, they threw 4 innings. Saturday, they threw the whole game. Friday, they threw, what'd they throw? 3 innings? 3 or 4 innings for Brady Singer? Yeah, something like that. And they've been, I mean, the bullpen's been great. The bullpen has certainly done what they needed to do, but I'm sure they are really happy to have the Nick Lodolo have the night he had, so they can rest his arms a little bit and enjoy. And for Nick Lodolo, I'm sure this just felt good because I think he needed a start like this. Like, he's been okay, right? Tonight he was really good, and he's only had one or two other starts this year where I thought he was really good. Tonight he was excellent, and he kept the Reds alive. He kept the Reds, give the Reds a chance to get it all taken care of, and they were awesome. And yeah, I mean, Johnny G says right here, I was going to get in the bullpen here to end the segment as well. The bullpen stepped up again. Like I said, this bullpen's been great all year. They only had to throw 3 innings tonight. Lyon Richardson goes out there, knocks an inning out. Scott Barlow, really good tonight. Probably for sure one of his better performances in the season. And then Brent Suter comes out and throws 5 pitches and gets to the Pirates offense. So just an awesome night all around. And this is just a part of it. The Reds won in every way possible tonight. They were great pitching, they were great defensively, and they were awesome offensively. And we're going to talk about all those in the show. But just want to make sure that our staff, specifically Mr. Lodolo, taking the ball today, he did his thing. So I want to make sure we get that. And Angela says right here, they're getting Hunter Green back on Friday. So this is going to be awesome. I'm really excited that this team's going. And then Carrie says right here, it's a team effort. No one trying to do it all. Brandon Kamick, the bullpen doesn't get enough for credit. Deeper. Yeah, I agree. And then Angela says, I'm hoping for Nick Martinez to do the same tomorrow. As are we all, my friend. But this team is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Look at Larry. Larry's being positive tonight, everybody. Finally, this looks more like a team rather than 9 blind mice struggling to get through the night. Larry, my guy, we're having some fun. And you're having some fun. And I like to see everyone having some fun. So shout out for a great day. It's always fun beating the Pirates. Every time the Pirates lose, an angel gains their wings. So let's go ahead and let's close out in the Lodolo segment. And guys, the Reds defense tonight also showed up and did their thing. And I want to talk about that with you guys here right after this. Looking for a snack that's both delicious and nutritious? Crack into a good source of protein with Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1 ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they're packed with fiber and better for you unsaturated fats to help you keep going fuller and longer. I love the no-shell variety, and they have so many good flavors such as smoked barbecue, jalapeno lime, and many others. And if you are someone who's like, man, I do just like to have that feeling of cracking a shell, they have those with you for you as well as an option. So get snackin' and get crack with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. The NBA playoffs are in full swing. And right now, every night delivers highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts, and can't-miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, there's an even better time to get into the action with FanDuel. FanDuel makes it easy to stay in the game before tip-off and live. With player props, performance trends, and same-game parlays, fans have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. I can't believe I'm saying this. Those who know me know I absolutely love covering the Reds, but basketball is where my heart fully lies. And I have a little parlay for my Pacer fans who hate me very much here on the yacht. So Wednesday, game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals at Madison Square Garden, the Pacers and the Knicks. I love the Pacers plus 4.5 on the spread, and Tyrese Halliburton over 31.5 points, rebounds, assists, currently at plus 171. New to FanDuel, it's the perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel and place your first $5 bet. If you win, you get $200 bet in bonus bets. Make every day more with FanDuel, the official betting partner of the NBA. Want to give a quick shout out to all our everydayers who are hanging out with us here, not only with me on the Locked On Reds postcast every night after the Reds game, but also with Jeff Carr and Stephen Offenbaker Monday through Friday on Locked On Reds, as they get to have the really fun calls. I got a chance to check in a little bit on their Monday live today. They, as always, killed it. And I saw some people were saying, when's Tim going to join? When they want me, I will find a way to be there. I promise you that. I do not miss a chance ever to be on a show with those guys. So I cannot wait till that day comes, and I look forward to it. So guys, let's kind of talk a little bit about this game a little bit more, shall we? Let's see when this game kind of went to the Reds' favor.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
I want to shout out former Cincinnati Red Tommy Pham for his dive tonight on the Gavin Lux double that bounced up and allowed Austin Hayes to score and give the Reds the lead. And the Reds didn't look back from there and played add-on. They played not just add-on. They played a lot of add-on. And so that was pretty fantastic. See some questions here right now. A lot of people talking about Johnny G is burying my lead here. Gosh, man, I got another segment before I got to get there, and you're already giving it away. So yeah, I mean, I'll get to it here in a second because it's part of the gig. But I will make sure that we get that as well. But Tommy Pham, obviously helping out his former team because he knows his current team's not going anywhere. I don't think any of the Reds are in his fantasy football league. That's nothing I've heard. So hopefully that means that things are going well as well. If you see in there, a lot of people are asking, are you worried about Tyler Stevenson? I'm not. I'm really not. He hasn't had a whole lot of time to get back in the swing of things. He hasn't had a ton of at-bats yet. And we all know how good he can be as a hitter. I think that's coming. And it might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. But I have a feeling come the All-Star break, we're going to see Tyler Stevenson swinging like he did last year. So I cannot wait to see when that day comes. But let's talk a little bit about some defense tonight, guys. This Reds defense, who last year was absolutely abysmal to watch, right? They were terrible. They were so frustrating. They gave away so many plays. They let guys score from second all the time on stupid decisions. And now they don't have that. They don't have any of that. They really are awesome. They're athletic as heck. I mean, I don't know if Marte's out right now, but that play Espinal made at third base, like on the lip of the infield, was unbelievable. That throw across the diamond, just insane. That was the second play of the inning. Spencer Steer has that diving grab first and flips it to Lodolo, who's covering the bag to get Brian Hayes. And I don't know. I understand. I mean, it's great the Reds won the challenge. Why in the world was that a situation that had to be a challenge? How did that umpire in any way, shape, or form think he was safe? Like the replay shows it's like, what, 2, maybe 3 steps ahead? I understand everything is like in quick motion. You're an umpire and you have to make a split decision, but there's no way that should have even been thought of as an out for sure. And then also defensively, you got we got a double play from Elly and Matt and Spencer Steer. That group's coming together really well, doing that 6-4-3. So got to make sure we get to that as well. To give them their love. It's just been awesome to see this team play defense and see them kind of step up and do what they need to do. I'm very, very excited about it. We're seeing them kind of get this thing. And we will got to go through that as well and enjoy it because, gosh, at the defense we had to watch last year, seeing them be much better this year has been absolutely great. So I want to give them their love. And Johnny G said it earlier, but I want to make sure we go ahead and do it anyway because tonight there was just no way to pick one or the other. We have 2 locked on players of the game.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
We're going to go a pitcher and a hitter tonight. I'm going Nick Lodolo, obviously, for his excellent outing, and Austin Hayes. 3 hits tonight was absolutely awesome. And the offense followed his lead for sure. Well, I mean, really, if you go by the order, it was TJ Friedl's lead. So the Reds had 5 guys tonight with multiple hits. 5 of them. So that was pretty incredible. TJ Friedl has 3, Elly has 2, and Elly gets a walk. That was pretty awesome. Espinal also had a walk as well. Austin Hayes, like I said, has 3 hits. He's 3 for 5 tonight. And 2 huge hits bringing in Elly. Elly walks in the first inning, knocks him in from first. And then in the 8th, the hit that Hayes has where Elly is at first base. At second. No, at third. That's right. He's had the double and advanced to third on the throw. Marcus, we actually got to that already. So that was pretty sweet as well, just to kind of have Austin Hayes have those moments. And then, of course, Austin Hayes scores on the double from Gavin Lux. And Austin Hayes also has the play where he has the hustle infield play where they have to force the throw to first, and he gets to get the second base on that as well. So just an absolutely incredible day of offense. The Reds as a team tonight were double machines. So Hayes had 1, Lux had 2, Elly had 2, Will Benson had 1 to keep his hitting streak going. I know he didn't get a homer, but man, the absolute hustle on that play, just basically taking that away. Tommy Pham was just so lackadaisical again, and he managed to take second base on it. So just seeing them have these heads up, aggressive plays and being smart about it has been just this big difference. And all the time when the Reds aren't playing really well, we get these conversations. We see these comments of like, has anything really changed between David Bell and Terry Francona? Like, yes. Defensively, they're definitely much better. And offensively, they still have their toot plans. They still have their dummy mistakes that you like shake your head at. But you're seeing a lot more heads up smart plays like they had today, particularly that Will Benson double. So I do think he's making a difference. I think it's taking some time to break some old habits for sure. But I really like where this team's going right now. And like we said, you want to get through this Pirates one. You want to win at least tomorrow. Win this series. Get ready for the Cubbies at home this weekend. And you absolutely take it because things are going well right now for our beloved Redlegs on a 5-game win streak. And with that being said, we will go ahead and wrap up this edition of the Postcast. The Reds are victorious tonight at PNC Park against the Pittsburgh Pirates, 7-1. The Reds 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors. The Pirates 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error. Your winning pitcher tonight is Nick Lodolo. He's now 4-4 with a 3.22. Your losing pitcher is Mitch Keller, who needs to get out of Pittsburgh, man. He's 1-6 with a 3.88 ERA after tonight. Tomorrow, the Reds are back at it at PNC Park, as the Cincinnati Reds will be going into Game 2 with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Nick Martinez takes the hill for the Reds, who has been pitching really well of late. He's currently 2-4 with a 3.6, going against Bailey Falter, who is 2-3 with a 4.02 ERA. First pitch will be at 6:40, so hopefully, if everything goes the way they're going, you'll see me about the same time tomorrow. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. What a fun night to be a Reds fan. I'm Tim Daniel. Be sure to check out Jeff and Steve tonight as well on Locked On Reds, or first thing in the morning. Make them your first listen. And forever, thank you guys so much to our everydayers. I'll see you all tomorrow.